yellow boy with the 3 little stitches on the inside that is an umbilical hernia repair, and those are internal sutures, and so the body kind of gives a little reaction to dissolve them, to dissipate them. And so when those stitches begin to dissolve, you're going to see a little softness right there in 2 or 3 weeks. It's very normal, and that's what the body's supposed to do to dissolve those internal stitches. There are no external stitches, and typically these heal
Softness,
up.
you're meaning there's going to be a little bit of inflammation?
Yes. That's it has to be that way. Just like a vet I used to do all our C-sections, and he would do that. He would not put external stitches, he would put them all internal. So the nice thing about it is you never have to take sutures out, but the downside is the body has to dissipate them and dissolve them, and the only way it can do that is with fluid. So, but I just remember someone that had got a puppy that had, 2 or 3 internal stitches, and in 3 weeks he took him to the vet, and his vet kept the puppy overnight, which really made me angry because the vet, if you're a veterinarian, surely you've done internal stitches. You have to if you're doing a C-section or a spay. You can't put all the stitches on the outside. You have 3 layers. You have 3 layers to the body, internal body cavity. So he knew this, and yet he charged this guy, I don't know how much money, put the dog on antibiotics. It did not need to be on antibiotics, and he kept this puppy overnight, which was ridiculous, just because my client and his client, my customer and his customer, was ignorant and did not know any better. And I was really sad that
Well, the vet's supposed to know.
the vet did know. Don't think the vet didn't know. You cannot be a vet and have not done internal stitches. To get out of vet school, you have to do internal dissolving sutures. So my whole point is the vet was taking advantage of this man and made me look bad that I had sent a puppy home with an umbilical hernia repair. But a good vet will tell you, a breeder that does this before the puppy goes home, it's a very professional and courtesy thing to do before the puppy goes home.
Right, you're not passing the expense on to your client.
Right, and this will heal right up. Never had one not heal up.
So the vet
Took advantage
consumed
of this.
all of that
Took advantage of this
and
guy.
took advantage, yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know as well as I do, not all vets are created equal. Some vets need to be fired, and some vets you need to stick with because they're good at what they do and they have
I
integrity.
could tell you horror stories. Like I had someone, I don't remember what state they lived in now, but they got a dog named Bordeaux. Their vet wanted to put braces on it because it was undershot, meaning
They're supposed to be
they have
undershot.
to be breed standard. Yes.
And he wanted to give it braces. Okay.
He wanted to give it braces.
We're at 3.5 minutes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's do somebody else.